Hey there, welcome to my next video. So in this one I wanted to cover 10 foods to avoid. You need to keep away from these foods if you want to reduce your belly fat. So avoid these foods, you will get rid of those love handles and you'll be a sexier you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I've found this really cool article, and I'm just going to go through this because this has got some fantastic tips, some of the best things that you need, the best things that I could find that you can avoid, and I've also got a short video that's going to go through it in much more detail, and I'm going to show that to you in just a minute. But before we do that, let me go through some of these really cool points. Alright, some of these are obvious, some of them you might not be aware of. So the first one is dairy, right? You want to avoid dairy, not all dairy, but some dairy. So full fat dairy products are high in calories and saturated fat. Yogurt is also high in calories, alright? So tip number one, get your dose of calcium and protein from lean or low fat dairy products. Okay, so don't avoid dairy products altogether, just go for lean or low fat dairy products. Tip 2, green leafy vegetables are also good sources of calcium. So you can still get your calcium, you can still get your iron, you can still get your protein, but just try and avoid all those saturated fats and the full fat dairy products. Alright, refined carbohydrates. Now, they will promote inflammation and weight gain, especially around the belly. These are huge belly ones. That's why you see the sumo wrestlers and all the big people out there are going to eat a lot of pasta and breads. These things you want to avoid. They can cause a spike in your sugar levels, right? So you want to have whole grain, fiber enriched options if you're going to touch this stuff at all. So keep away from refined carbohydrates. Now, fried foods. This is obvious. Fried foods, they're digested longer due to their high fat content. They're going to cause acid reflux and heartburn. So a tip here is to bake your food instead of frying them. So bake them and use plant-based oils like sunflower oil, canola oil, and olive oil for cooking. All right. So avoid. Honestly, if you're really hungry and you're going to go through Macca's, and you're worried about adding it to your love handle area, belly area, it's going to happen. So avoid McDonald's chips, avoid all that fast food, fatty takeaway stuff. They are going to cause you problems. Fried foods are no good. Alright, candy and soda. So they have no nutritional value at all. It's useless to eat. It's just going to basically rot your teeth, and it's going to increase your cravings for sweeter foods when you're drinking all these sodas. Alright, so avoid that. And it's full of fat and sugars, and it's just going to pack on the pounds around your belly. So try drinking a refreshing fruit infused water. If you can't stand water and there's no flavor in it, have fruit infused, because it's going to add some flavor, a bit more of a jazz to it as well. Alcohol, this is pretty obvious. Alcohol beverages, they're high in empty calories. It's going to slow down your body's fat burning processes, and you've heard it, it's called a beer gut, and it's called a beer gut for a reason. It's all going to go straight to your gut. So if you're trying to lose those love handles, avoid alcohol every possible turn you can. If you are going to drink, drink moderately, and don't go on binges. Try not to drink every single day, and kind of keep away from beers, okay? So you want to choose alcohol with a low caloric value if you really need to have a drink, and try and drink water in between alcoholic drinks to stop overconsumption as well. All right, so it's a pretty obvious one, that one. Now, salt is actually pretty bad. Now, salt makes your body retain lots of water, which is actually going to lead to bloating and weight gain. Salt is really, really bad. Avoid salt. They're going to cause spikes in your sugar levels as well. So if you're feeling like salty stuff, there are different, there's a thing called Vegeta. It's a sort of a salt alternative. It's still pretty high in salt, but there are some alternatives you can look at as well. And you want to try and just turn to some healthier snacks that don't have salt but still give you that salty kind of kick. Alright, natural and artificial sweeteners, these are ridiculous. They're no good if you want to lose the belly pounds. Processed foods are high in artificial sugars and high fructose corn syrup as well. So fruit juices as well, try and avoid these ones. Certain ones like apples and mango fruit juice are actually high in calories. The ones you get at the shop are pretty high in calories. Freshly squeezed stuff is fine, but the ones you get at the shop, they're like a concentrate, they're not really full-blown fruit juice. Tip here is to limit or eliminate all processed foods in your diet. Eat your fruit whole to get its fiber and nutrients. Try not to destroy that fruit. Consider juicing fresh vegetables as well. It's a great alternative to a lot of that sweetness. Alright, diet foods. Now, diet meals and shakes can be high in sodium and preservatives. You wouldn't think this, but they actually are. Best thing is just to make your own diet meals or protein bars and eat healthy. Alright, some protein bars have higher calories than candy bars, which is crazy, right? Processed meats contain high levels of saturated fats and calories. It puts you at risk for heart disease and also stroke. So you want to avoid processed meats. You want to consume this stuff, if you're going to eat this, in a moderation, right? And you want to vary it up. Fish is far better, chicken's better, some red meat's good, but you want to just have smaller amounts, okay? And you want to have good cuts of it, rightio? So processed meats is no good whatsoever. Alright, then we've got pre-packaged salads. So salad dressings are actually loaded with trans fat and calories. Processed cheese and croutons are also calorie laden, right? What I always recommend to do is whip out your own dressing like vinaigrette or non-fat yogurt or lemon juice. Make up your own salad dressings, okay? It'll make a whole lot difference. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the rest of this video, which is actually going to go through 10 other things, 10 things that we haven't really covered in here. Some of them we have, but not all of them. 10 other things that are going to help you reduce your belly fat. And these are foods you want to avoid. So I'll say that again. These are 10 foods you want to avoid to reduce the belly fat. So let's go check the rest of this video out right now, and stick around, because at the end of this video I'm going to quickly discuss with you a solution and how you can get your hands on a solution as well. Something that has been created by the Japanese, something Japanese use. You don't often see beefy Japanese people around the belly unless they're sumo wrestlers, and that's what their intention is. But generally speaking, they don't have problems with their diet when it comes to love handles and belly fat. Alright, so this is a cool solution. It's pretty cool, and plus I've got some more bonus videos for you that you'll be able to get your hands on as well. So let's get into the video, and I'll come right back. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that video. Now, if you are serious about losing the love handles, you're serious about shredding those pounds around your belly area, getting rid of the love handles, feeling better, looking sexier, if you really want to be serious about that, you're going to avoid those 10 things that we just discussed and some of the additional things I discussed earlier on in the video. Another thing you might want to look at is the Japanese remedy. Okay, it's a solution basically. It's going to help you lose weight. It's going to help you lose the love handles. It's all natural and it works really, really fast. Like within a few days, you'll see results. So I'm not going to go into that right now, but what I want you to do is subscribe to the channel and then hit the bell icon and get notified, because coming up I'm going to be doing a full review, a few different reviews of different angles of this and some testimonials of this particular product. So you can actually go ahead and you'll see a link in the description which is going to allow you for me to send you a discount link, a link that's going to get you access to this solution at a seriously reduced price. And also you'll see you're going to be getting some bonus videos as well, some bonus help on losing the love handles, reducing that belly fat. Now on top of that, if you scroll down a little bit further, you're also going to see some more links to a bunch of other videos I've done that are also very informative around this subject. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, like the video and share it. If you have any comments, please leave your comments below. Just give me a rating 1 to 10 or something, anything. Just put some comments below so I can get some feedback. I'll answer any questions that come across and I can direct you to whatever it is you need help with. So I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.